Welcome to Nattys Crafts. I'm Natalie. I always do all the crafting. And today, I believe we're going to make a wreath. Well, it's not going to be a wreath, but a sign for my front door in place of a wreath, as well as a wall sculpture-ish type of thing for my kitchen. I made one 2 years ago, and I want to make one that's a bit bigger. So we're going to see if we can make this wood stick sculpture a little bigger. And so that's what we're going to do today. So I sure wish that you'd give the video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and make sure to subscribe. Whenever you subscribe, you should always hit the bell so that you know when the next video comes out. So let's go ahead and get to work on the door hanging and maybe the wall sculpture. We'll see about that one. Let's go take a look. So this will be for the front door hanger. Just a large round wood from Hobby Lobby, and this stem, is this again eucalyptus? I don't know. This stem from Dollar Tree. And this wood was part of the spring, when it was spring sale where everything was 60% off. And so I believe I paid, I don't know, maybe $10, maybe $8, something like that. I never pay much when I'm at Hobby Lobby because I ban their high prices. So it's always got to be on a deep sale in order for me to purchase it. But this piece of wood is very large and quite heavy and nice wood. So I'm just going to need to sand it down a bit so it's smooth. And that's true on the sides and on the inside. And then I'm just going to wipe it off with that wet wipe. And then we're going to make a stain. I'm not going to use real stain because I need it to dry fast. So I'm just going to use a bit of brown paint and then a bit of water. And we're going to just make our own stain. And that paint was just a regular brown acrylic paint, nothing special. Probably apple barrel, maybe. I'm not sure. Probably from Walmart, my guess is. Maybe even Dollar Tree, I don't know. And so it's a little bit golden. It looks more golden here than it is when it actually dries. But I'm okay with it. I want it to be a light brown. Everything on the outside of my house is an off-white. And then I've got black accents. And then my brick is that brownish color that I am not a fan of. It's basically the same color as my fireplace. That's basically the same brick. And so that's what I'm needing it to go with. So that's what I'm doing here. And just going to paint it on like it was a stain. And this is true for every edge of this wall hanging, or door hanging, I guess. So the outer edge, the inside, the outside, like every side needs to be covered in this stain. Even that outside edge there, I do go back and stain that as well. And you could, of course, paint this if you wanted to paint it instead. I had started thinking I was going to paint it white, but then I decided my exterior is not white, it's off-white. So stain it is. And then for the inside of the sign, all I'm going to do is a very simple hi word. And just made this on my silhouette. And I made it rather large. I think it ended up being like 8 by 10 or something to that effect. And I liked this font, so this is the one I used. Easiest weeding job ever in life. Easiest ever. The bigger you make your words, the easier it is to weed. And using the trick where you turn it upside down to take it off of the mat, the cutting mat. It makes it easier. It makes it so it doesn't curl up so much and all of that. And then that edge, I didn't cut it well enough, so I'm just going back to cut that. Make sure to cover up your mat so that it stays sticky. And then we're just going to cut this stem. The stem has 2 pieces of the leaves. So we're just going to cut them apart so that I can make them into the shape that I'm needing. I could not get this cut. It took me forever. My hands were not strong enough to do this. I should have used a different tool, but I didn't. So I did end up getting it cut. And then once I've got my word weeded, I'm going to put the transfer tape on it. This is just the cheap Dollar Tree transfer tape. And this is a good vinyl. This is the Cricut vinyl that I'm using here. Not using the Dollar Tree vinyl for the outside wall hanging. So we're just gonna make this stick down here. And once I've got this down, I didn't show it, but I did Mod Podge this whole sign with the dishwasher safe Mod Podge so that if it does get wet, it'll be okay. I'm just gonna hot glue the florals onto this sign. This way, if I want to switch them, or if I want to switch this to a Christmas theme or a winter theme or whatever else, I can do that. And that's it. And I do like it. I love that it's so big and so simple. Like, this pretty much explains everything about me, right? Everything is just big and obnoxious, yet very simple. I love it. And I probably will have to move the floral over, or the little leaf over a little bit, but I haven't done that yet, so, you know. And then this is the whole front, not the whole front, but this is mostly the front of my house. I was trying to get that brown to match the brown in the florals, and it obviously did. And those florals are from Hobby Lobby. And that's it. That's all I've got for today. Just a nice wall hanging for your door. I do appreciate you coming by today, and I sure hope that you'd give the video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and also subscribe. Whenever you subscribe, you should hit the bell so that you'll know when the next video comes out. So I sure do thank you for stopping by today, and remember to always appreciate today, as tomorrow is never promised. Thanks, y'all. Y'all have a great one.